What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Sneakerhead 213. Today's episode, we have a really cool unboxing, as you can tell from here and the title. So without further ado, please hit that like button, comment down below, let me know your feedback. Lastly, hit the subscribe button if you are a new viewer, and hit the notification bell so you stay up to date on my latest content. With that out of the way, let's get started right away to this Saturday Mayhem Madness. So as you know, today is Saturday, the 30th of December. Happy New Year to all of you guys out there. Just don't get too crazy because you guys gotta go back to work the next day. So yeah, Happy New Year's to all you guys. And today the Jordan that dropped is the Air Jordan 6 Retro NRG with the pine green colorway, and it is the Gatorade collaboration. Pretty much a little bit of a backstory before I get started on this review. I was able to cop 3 of these pairs, and I'll let you know here in just a second how. But on my first pair, I was able to reserve, if you follow me on Instagram, I was able to reserve it on the Foot Locker reservation app system. And if you follow me on Instagram at Naptown Sneaker Reseller, you would know that because I posted, keep up to date on there. And so I was able to snag these here that I got here. And then these are sold, of course. All my pairs are sold. All 3 pairs are sold. And so I also copped this morning on the sneakers app, which I woke up late for. I was like 2 minutes late, and I just put my payment information and it said you're in line. Next thing you know, I went back on the app like 10 minutes later and it said I had the shoes. So that was kind of kind of weird. And then on top of that, I was late to the Foot Locker website because I already knew the bots were gonna pretty much destroy that site. And I went on there and I was able to check out. So if you follow me again on Instagram, you would have seen the screenshots of that. So that was pretty crazy. And a lot of my followers were actually saying, hey, thanks for your screenshot. I was able to check out too. So like I said, follow me on Instagram. If you do unfollow, I won't accept your invitation again. So I just think that's a little petty. Also, if you do follow me, I don't follow you back. No hard feelings. That's just for me to keep my followers numbers a little bit low. I only follow close friends and family. So yeah, let's get started with this. As you can tell, we do have a Foot Locker bag here. We do have a Foot Locker receipt. They were charging both arm and leg for these. That's my Foot Locker receipt right there. Let me show you the total. Look at the total, guys, after tax and everything. Look at that total. $240 for these shoes. These are by far the most expensive shoe I've purchased in person to date. So as you can tell from the side of this box, as he gets closer here, so you can see the detailing. I want him to capture the top of it. It has like this matte orange finish to it that feels like sandpaper. It is the same as the Air Jordan 1 Gatorades that I did a review on a day ago. And then it has the mic there in white text, and then the Gatorade Thunderbolt there. The outline, if you can capture it, has a glossy orange finish to it, the entire outline of this box. The same goes for this side of the box. On this side is the same thing, and on this side is the same, except we have the white Gatorade Thunderbolt there in a glossy white, if you can capture that. Also, I noticed that this box doesn't have the little green Gatorade stripe here, like the dark iconic green Gatorade stripe. So just make sure yours doesn't have that, because mine doesn't, and this is a Foot Locker pair. On this side, guys, we do have the Air Jordan Jumpman there in white, and it has a glossy orange finish to it with the Nike branding there. So that's really nice. And then today, guys, we're doing the review on the Air Jordan 6 Retro NRG Gatorade collaboration. This is the size 9.5, and the official colorway is pine green. So just in case you were wondering, there is the product code there. And then right here, the suggested retail price is $225 US. But after tax, guys, it was crazy. It was $240. You see the Jumpman there in gloss white finish. You see the ring hole here for better grip of the box, and like that Gatorade green. And then right here it just says Air Jordan made in China. So make sure your box looks the same, just to make sure it's consistent. With that out of the way, let's get started to this really cool unboxing. So as you open up the box, guys, you're greeted with this really cool layout. The liner of the box is a bright glossy orange there, Gatorade orange, and it says "Be like Mike." Who wouldn't want to be like Mike? And then you're greeted with this Gatorade towel that has Jumpman and has the Gatorade logo there. I think it goes very well together. And it is like a towel just to wipe your sweat off if you're working out, or just pretty much any used towel. So that's really nice that they throw that accessory on there. Right here, if you get closer, this is to represent the condensation on a Gatorade bottle with the silver background. The same with this one. Pull it back, and then you're greeted with the same wrapping paper that we saw on the Air Jordan 1 Gatorade collaboration. And then you finally see the shoes, guys. Well, bam. The Air Jordan 6 Retro NRG times Gatorade in that pine green colorway. Very, very nice. My nephew, he thought these were nice too. He helped me film a lot. He's helping me film right now. So we thought these were really good quality, but for the price, we feel like they could have been something extra, something else. We're not sure exactly what that other stuff might have been, but that price, $240, I don't know about that, man. That's a lot of money. Look at that, guys. For some people, that's someone's monthly car payment. I'm not even gonna lie, like that's a ton of money. But then again, you know, people pay a lot for Yeezys too, so it's based on just how much someone is willing to buy, because these I sold for way over $240, so it's just depending on how much value people have or attach, you know, a certain shoe towards. So let's get that thumbnail real quick. We're gonna get that awesome thumbnail. So with that out of the way, let's get started on this really, really cool review. So I'll start with this one, and he's gonna get close-ups for this of you guys. And so as you can tell here on the toe box, the suede on this Jordan 6 is really, really nice. I mean, you can just tell how it swishes back and forth, you know, it goes all kinds of directions. It's really nice, nothing too special. However, the leather underneath the leather that's used underneath the suede is actually very nice. Look how it wrinkles. So that's one of the reasons I believe that this is a very pricey shoe, because that leather is actually pretty good quality. And you can tell more so as you feel this back here and get, you know, towards the heel. You see the perforations there, and the suede is just really amazing there. And it's very soft. The leather around here where the perforations are is very soft. Towards the back heel, you see some more of those perforations up here towards the ankle. And again, the leather doesn't fail to amaze, and so does not the suede. So really good quality all around, really good quality suede and leather. But it's very soft when you know, push down on it. I still don't think that the $225 price is justifiable, because, you know, this is, to me, isn't worth $225. But then again, it's like I said, it's based on what, you know, you think it's worth, what you're willing to pay. So yeah, you see some of the stitching is actually the same color of the shoe, the pine green stitching. This whole upper is a pine green suede material. On this side, you see the same thing, guys. If you could get a close up on here, see some more of that suede there. And then right here on towards the tongue, you see the Gatorade squeeze bottle lace lock there with the Gatorade Thunderbolt there, and then the Jumpman there in orange as well. So that's really nice. And then right here, I don't know what this is called, but this nylon, like, I guess, shoelace overlay here is in that nylon pine green, and you see the Jumpman there. That's one of the things I feel I don't like about the 6s, guys. I feel like this really doesn't need to be on the shoe lace box over the tongue. I just don't really like that a lot. But then again, to each their own. Right here, you see this really thin fabric of that nylon also, and that pine green. And then the shoelaces are the same color, pine green as well. The tongue says Jordan there in pine green, and then I will show you what's on the inside. Give me a second. These are really hard to take off, guys. Let's check to see if some of the stitching, I mean not the stitching, if some of the stamps are on. So no stamp on this one, guys. There is what the shoe tree should look like, just in case you ordered it from a boutique. If I could be on the back of the tongue and orange embroidered on there, it looks really nice. The sock liner is a pine green as well. And then the insole has that Gatorade and the black background. You can see that really well. Towards the back here by the heel, you see the Air Jordan Jumpman there embroidered in pine green. And then you see this pull tab here, which is made from you know, rubber or plastic, and it has the Gatorade and pine green colors there. And then the midsole, guys. But before I talk to the midsole, I forgot the shoelaces. The shoelaces are just regular aglets, nothing special there. And the midsole is your regular Jordan 6 midsole, except right here we have some hints of that really nice glossy orange type finish, and it has like a stickiness texture to it, like it's kind of, I can see kind of lint would stick to it on this side as well. And then right here you hit with that pine green, more of the pine green, and then finally back to that, some of that glossy orange and pine green, and then black, back to that hints of glossy orange, and then that pine green towards the toe box overlay. Right here you see the air bubble unit there, and around it you see some of that translucent sole there, outsole, and then some more of it here. It appears to be white, but it's more like, I would say, a very clear translucent color, or very transparent. Look, you see some more of it here, and that air bubble unit there, and some more of it right there. That outsole is your regular Air Jordan 6 outsole with some of that translucent soles there. Some people were calling these icy soles, but I don't really see that they're too much icy. They're more like translucent to me, depending on what you define as something that is considered an icy sole. You see some hints of green, and then the Jumpman there in orange, and then the perforations that you usually see with the structure of a Jordan 6 outsole. So that's pretty much it for this one. Remember, it says if I could be on the back of this one. And then on this one, guys, on the left side of the shoe, so on the right shoe, on the left side of the shoe, you should have this hang tag, and it should be all orange and clear border edges, and then a clear Jumpman and air there, and then the same on the back. And the shoelaces it comes with these extra all white shoelaces, which honestly I feel like the shoelaces, they went cheap with these. The Air Jordan 1 Retro Gatorade was a lot better with the shoelaces, especially with the shoelaces that it already came with. Remember, I had those really nice custom aglets and that rubber metallic type feel texture to it. So I just feel like for the price tag, it was better to go with the Air Jordan 1. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. Give me a second to pull this out. Trying to see if it has a stamp here. Let's see if it has no stamps. Again, no stamps. No stamps inside the box. You see the insole is the same on this, and the shoelaces are the same. So same insole. But other than that, guys, let me know what you guys think. As you can see, look right there, you can see how nice the suede is, and the leather underneath is as well. It's nice and kind of, you know, soft. So here's the big question, guys, if you can zoom out and kind of see the whole thing. So to me, the big question is, are these worth the $240 after taxes? And to me, my answer is no. These are nice shoes, don't get me wrong, these are nice. They can't be worn with everyday wear, obviously. You have to really kind of, you know, prepare what you're going to wear with these shoes. But the $240 price tag to me is not worth it. The suede honestly is comparable to the suede on the Jordan UNC 6s. And a lot of people are going to give me some backlash about that, but honestly it is. This suede is very similar to the UNC Jordan 6s. And those were priced at $190, which I believe was fair for them. And I'm surprised they didn't sell it. But these are a little bit overhyped. They weren't as limited as people believe they were going to be. There were many online small sneaker boutiques that were making people believe that these were limited. I remember, because I'm not going to say names, I'm not going to call anyone out, but a lot of you have heard of these sneaker boutiques from you know, popular YouTubers, and I was looking at their Instagram pages, and they were desperately just advertising these Jordan 6s in that pine green colorway for like 340, even up to 450 bucks, and they were actually selling out. People were actually buying these shoes for 450 to 350, not knowing, you know, that these were actually going to release at your local Foot Locker. Then again, there wasn't going to be many pairs, but still, like, patience paid off in my case. Like, I was like, I'm not going to be charging, you know, I'm not going to be charging that much when I'm reselling this, and I charge, you know, a pretty fair price for reselling these. But still, I just feel like, you know, for example, there was a video that I saw online of one of these sneaker reselling boutiques that I just talked about earlier, and they were pretty much charging, you know, close to 450, 430 for these shoes in advance, and then after, you know, on the close to release date, they were going to charge, they were charging 370 on their website, and they were claiming that these were going to be limited. They were, no local Foot Locker was going to get these. These were just going to be on the sneakers app, and knowing darn well that these were actually in fact going to be at your local Foot Locker or local shoe retail store, just in limited quantities. But they weren't as limited as I said. You know, I'm proof of it. I got 3 pairs from 3 different, you know, retailers: Sneakers app, Foot Locker, and what was the other one? I can't remember what the other one was. So yeah, Sneakers app, Foot Locker, and I can't remember the other one. Yeah. Oh, and Foot Locker online. Sorry. Yeah, Sneakers app, Foot Locker, and Foot Locker online. So yeah, guys, it's just being a game of persistent and patience and doing your research. And follow me on Instagram. I help out a lot of you guys at Naptown Sneaker Reseller. If you ask me where you can find a shoe, I will gladly let you know. Just be patient, because I don't always respond immediately. But let me know what you guys think on these. Are these a must cop? Were you looking to get these? You know, let me know what you guys think. Are these worth it? Are they not worth it? And let me know your feedback on what I said. To me, these were not worth the hype. The quality isn't there. I feel like the laces could have been a lot better, and therefore I feel like the price should have been at $190. Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below, like, favorite, subscribe, comment on your feedback of this review and any ideas that I threw out, and hit the notification bell, and we will see you guys on the next one. Peace.